Greetings to all the exhibitions all over the world. This is our mass adoption training that takes place Monday through Friday when it's exactly 4 p.m. West African time. And today is Friday. Yeah, today is Friday. Wow, we have had a lot the whole of this week. And today is Friday. We are already closing the week somehow. For those of you who works only Monday through Friday, me, I work Monday through Sunday. So for our mass adoption training, this is the last day of the week for us to start again on Monday, right? So I want to welcome everybody, okay? I'm so honored to have you all. You guys are awesome. If you are coming for the very first time, this training is a training where they teach you how to make money, okay? Some practicals, what you need to know, what you are supposed to do in order for you to make money. And if you have a question, you can always stand by with your question. And towards the end of our program, or when it will be time for question and answers, you can ask your question. But please, no technical problems. We have a lot of member helpers team here with us. You can always get to them on chats or write on chats if you have a technical problem, and they might take you inbox or they will write you, they will private chat you, okay? So that is it. Today's Friday, and the admin will not be here today. That will give us time for us to go through some things that are really, really important for us, okay? We have a lot of interesting things. I tell you, there's a lot going on. There is just a whole lot going on, guys. And I'm so excited with everything that is going on in our community today. Yeah. So yesterday we had a fantastic meeting in my office. It was so awesome. Those of you who were here yesterday, you saw how we have managed to bring back some of the people that did not even know how far we have gone. Some people did not even know some of the things that we have that is so much interesting now in the community. And yesterday we had a full office, more than 100 people in my office yesterday. They want to understand the food program. They want to know what is going on, and they are so very happy because they were like lost. So guys, I tell you, we need to keep informing. We need to keep teaching people. So today we have a lot to discuss, okay? And today is Friday. Like any other Friday, the admin of TBC will always pay the bills, all right? The admin of TBC will always pay the bills every Friday, all right? Today, like today, the admin pays like $14,000, all right? Just for bills, okay? Admin pays like $14,000 today just for bills. So you see that all the money that we are actually paying like program fee, bills are being paid every week, okay? Bills are being paid every week. So the admin of TBC paid like $14,000 today for bills, guys. So yeah, when we pay our program fee, this money is being used to pay the programmers and pay some of the people that are working behind the scene to see that we have a fantastic program here. Okay, so let me show you something real quick here. Some features have been added into your Kringle Cash back office, and I don't know whether some of you have noticed, but before we come to that, I'm going to give you the key word of the day, okay? I'll give you the key word of the day, and let me quickly go here. We have the key word of the day is funding, okay? Funding is the key word of the day. So I'm going to put it here on charts. Funding, keyword of the day. So I'll put it here on chart here. Funding is the keyword of the day. All right. So while waiting for everybody to come in, yeah, we're going to talk about this. Some people are still coming in, so we are approving them. If you are just coming in for the very first time, these keywords permit you to earn some TBC, or if you are in the billionaire zone, okay, all you need to do is go to your Kringle Cash back office, all right? Go to your Kringle Cash back office, and then you click on meetings, okay? You click on meeting here. You go to mass adoption meeting, okay? You go to mass adoption meeting, and you put now the keyword here, funding, and you're going to earn some 1 TBC coin for everybody who is in the billionaire zone. You earn 1 TBC coin, right? For those who are not, they'll earn 0.001 TBC. So that is it. So you earn like $12 million about, let's see how much you earn just for attending this meeting, okay? You have one TBC for those that are in the billionaire zone, all right? So if I select USD here, so this is what you earn just for attending this meeting, about 12 point something million, just for attending this meeting. So the admin gives you one TBC coin, right? So please don't joke with your keyword, okay? Don't joke with your keyword because you are being paid. Guys, another thing I wanted you to see is that we have 205 spots already taken out of 500. And the admin has made it very clear, okay? The admin has made it very clear that immediately we hit 500 spots, that will be the end of this promotion, because 250, those who are paying their annual fee, okay, those who are paying their annual fee now, they are having 500 TBC coin. So right now we are left with about 245 spots. And as we have the days going, okay, as we have days going, you see that the spots are being taken every day. So take advantage, okay? More 200 spots left, all right? So if we reach the 30th of June and we haven't taken all the spots, that means that will be the end of the promotion. But if we have 500 spots taken before the 30th of June, then that will be the end of the promotion. So which one comes first? That will be the end of the promotion, okay? Another thing we should know, guys, today we shall be talking about funding. The key word of the day is funding, all right? It's very important for us to understand that we have a very big operation, okay? We have a very big operation going on. So yeah, our brother Augustine did a fantastic broadcast here, and he was explaining some things that you won't want to miss. So try to watch this broadcast, okay? So if you look at the last weekly meeting, all right, the last weekly meeting, for those of you who were here, the admin has actually put a kind of roadmap how we are going to organize the 111,111 members. All right, these 111,111 members will be the core admins, means that they will be the new people to represent the admin of TBC. So at this point, once we complete these spots, then it means that we shall be the one to take over the admin. So the program fee that will be coming in, 50% will be going to your sponsor, and 50% of the entire fee will be distributed to this 111,111. And they are going to use this funding to grow the TBC economy. All right, and from admin's explanation, we have seen that we are going to have like 15,000 committees in this. And we, with this 15,000 committee, that is going to require what? Funding. Funding is going to be required in order to build up these committees. So not only any kind of funding, but a large amount of funding is going to be required, all right, to build this. And for us to operate very well, okay, for us to operate very, very well, we need to get everyone on board, all hands on deck. Nobody is supposed to be left behind. So funding is going to be required. Imagine 15,000 committees. Just imagine that if we want to build a hospital, if we want to build a school, for those that are in the educational committee, if they want to build a school, if they want to build a hospital, funding is required. And the funding will come from who? We, the people, the community, as we pay our program fee to participate in the different programs, then this funding is going to be used by the people in the rotator to grow the community, okay? So position yourself right now, because the admin is promising us, all right, that he's not too sure that we are going to have this position left before the end of this month. Before the end of this month, all of these positions are going to be taken. And me, I am waking up everybody. I am on fire. You see how my office was full yesterday. And right now, every day I am outside. We were out there today prospecting. And I'm going to show you what is going on right now. But before then, it is important for us to know that this 15,000 committees is not going to be a child's play. It's going to be a very, very serious committee. It's going to be a very, very serious group of people that are concerned with the fundings to grow the community, because there is going to be a committee for justice. There is going to be a committee to investigate how the funding is going to be used. And the fundings that will be given to you, this funding will be in the form of Rotator. All right, it's going to be in the form of Rotator. And you will be able to catch it out. People are saying that they can't catch in their Rotator right now. That's true, because this 111 is not full yet. Once it's filled up, the admin will open it up. You'll be able to catch it out in Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, and that will be it. So, but right now it is not rotating. Okay, it's not actually rotating, and the admin is taking a lot of hits and bumps every day with the transaction charges and all that. But immediately we fill this up, we are going to be receiving our Rotator fundings either in Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash. All right. So when you look at it, this 111,000 people, 111 will be having at least $500,000 million. Immediately, TBC is getting to maturity. Immediately, we are getting to maturity because it will be progressive. It's not like you have this $500,000. Immediately, we have 111,000. No, you are going to be having something consistent every month. All right. As the community grows, this amount will be growing too. All right. It will start gradually, maybe $500, maybe $1,000, maybe $2,000 is going to grow progressively. Okay. As the community grows, because these are the people that will be managing the fund. So for us to be able to have a very good operation, we need to unite as one people and put in our energy together, put in our fundings together to see that we create our 15,000 committees. Guys, I don't know what you are thinking about. Yesterday, people were telling me, I'm so passionate about agriculture. I said, that is it. People want to grow food. They want to eat foods that are natural. They don't want to eat chemicals anymore. They want something natural, and they are passionate about growing food. All right. They are passionate about growing natural crops to feed their communities. And they were so excited that fundings will be coming in as we get this community moving ahead. And we all know that these 15,000 committees will also have, they are also going to have divided into 7, or they are going to have 7 equals members of the bureau, like 7 of them, like there will be a chair, all right? There will be a chairperson. Let's say committee for education. There will be a chairperson, all right? There will be a treasurer. There will be a secretary and other members, all right? And other members. So that is how it's going to look like, all right? That's how it's going to look like. So, and each of them will be receiving, the committee members, 7 of them, of the bureau, 7 of the bureau will be receiving like $3.5 million, all right? $3.5 million, that's huge, all right? Each committee. So we need to work really hard to see that we complete, I don't know, your passion, because the admin will be putting together a website where you can register and decide which committee do you want to be in, all right? You decide which committee do you want to be in. So right now, a lot of work are going on behind the scene. So we need to build. We need to build as fast as possible. We have seen how the world is going chaotic, all right? The world is going crazy. And right now, what we are left with is for us to build, okay? We have to build. And also, the United for Food app is already available, but not yet on our Play Store. So probably next week, we are just waiting for approval. But you have the landing page here. You can just click here. Some people were asking, how do they download this? You just click on this landing page. If you are using Android, you just click here. You click here and you download. So I'm going to put the link here on the charts. I'll put the link here. And those that have not downloaded, you can download and you have your United for Food. Okay, you can download and you have your United for Food. Guys, funding is required. We have a large operation. Funding is required. We need to be organized and see how we can grow. And all this will require funding. The Rotator people will need funding to grow this community. All right, that is the first subject of the day. And yeah, if you want to contribute something about this, and then before we go to something else, because I have a lot of interesting things I want to show you today, anyone want to contribute about what we have just discussed today, this moment, as far as funding is concerned? Cindy is my co-host. Cindy, while waiting for the others, what do you think? Funding is required because we have a large operation to take care of. What do you think, Cindy?
All right, thank you very much, Ambassador. First of all, in everything, even though you're having a business that you have an intended business, the first thing you actually require after having all of the survey done is funding. So funding is very important because if you really want to be successful in everything that you want to do, you have to, first of all, after setting up your plan, and the plan which I believe right here are the tools in which the administration has made available for us. You know, the strategy, all of the, the mapping out of how the economy is going to look like, how we should build this, things we are supposed to do to actualize it. Everything as a raw material is now present. The only thing that is left to help us reach to where we want to get to, most of it center on funding. So at this very point in time, that is why it's so important that we follow up with the map, because let's say you want to go to somewhere you do not have, let's say, where you have never been before, and the directive in which you need, maybe as a soldier, is the map. So right now, what we have here is the administration has made all of that available for us. So we can't be lost in the process of building this economy or attempting to build the economy. So we need to follow up with the plan in which is on the ground, because there are sufficient tools to assist us. We have the 24 hours life plan. We have the $1 a week club. We have all of those tools which are there on how we should actually partner with merchants, bring in a lot of merchants, help them to understand by attending the 24 hours training, to help all of us be on track for everything. So all of these things are what we should actualize by use of funds. So at this very point, is very important and crucial to reach to the promised land, and to reach there, we need funding. Yeah, so that's my little contribution.
It's actually important that the rotator, the people, all those who are in the rotator, they are going to have enough funding. Funding will be required. They need to be funded so that they can now take the community to the next level. We might not be 1 billion, we might not be 2 billion, but the people in the rotator need fundings. And who are those people? You and I. So we are working to see that we have all the necessary tools. And of course, admin is putting everything together so that we shall be properly funded. We shall be properly funded to now expand, create our communities. I know that Madam Hudaya, she's of the justice, and I trust her jurisdiction. I trust her level of judgment in everything. And of course, I love her so much. Mama Hudaya, let's hear from you. I'm waiting for the judicial department to be opened. Unmute. You have to unmute, Mama Hudaya. Mama Hudaya, you have to unmute. Click on the mute button. We can't hear you. Oh my God.
Sorry, what's going on? Okay.
I think it's fine now. Yeah. Oops, sorry. It looks like you click again on the. All right, it's fine now. It's fine now.
Right. Yes, I keep getting muted. Yes, I was saying you're such a flatterer, Ambassador. But we're so proud. We're so proud of you, and I'm also very pleased that you called on young Tindi, because the youth are our future. Mm-hmm. And when we have someone like Tindi in our community, so good at what he does, all right, always ready to step up, it makes me feel very comfortable. And funding, of course, but we need expertise. You could give an ordinary average man or woman a lot of funding, and if the expertise isn't there, the money will be squandered. So of course, it goes without saying that everyone, right, who is in that position, number one, they need to love. Like you're a great teacher. You decided you wanted to be a teacher, all right? You enjoy giving information, all right, knowledge. So whatever we choose, because nothing is going to be forced upon us, we must do it, and do it to the best of our, absolutely, with love and respect. We can never forget that, okay? And do it to the best of our ability. And for those who are thinking about other things, the food is just the beginning, because we know that that is one of the essential things, right? Food, shelter, clothing. We know those are the basics. So let's start off at the basic, which we are, the basic, and then we will go forward to greater things because we know what we need. Thank you, Ambassador. That's it.
Thank you so much. I know you have dodged from, you have shied away from talking about the Justice Committee that I'm seeing you as one of the chairperson in that committee, but no problem, no problem. I'll get to another time. Thank you so much, Mama Udaya. Okay, guys, I want to show you another feature that is already available in our Kringle Cash back office. It's actually new, and I'm not too sure whether people know about it. Let me show you what's going on right now. Kringle Cash. Okay, oops, sorry. Just have a lot of things here. Oh, just open a new page here. Go to Kringle Cash. All right, let me just log in real quick. Okay, when we log into our Kringle Cash and we go to marketing, okay, when we go to marketing, we have this partnerships, okay? We have this partnership. Who are the partners? The merchants that you are actually partnering with them. And for you to partner with a merchant, let me start from the basics. For you to partner with a merchant, okay, if the merchant agrees to work with you, it means that the merchant needs to log into his Kringle Cash back office and go to the Bitcoin bounty area and click on register. That is the merchant, okay? When the merchant submit this, right below here, the merchant needs to include your email address and submit. The merchant needs to include your email address and submit. Because when the merchant sends his clients to you, you guys will now share 50-50 when his client pay in. Okay, you guys will share 50-50. Now, when you come to marketing, there is a new feature that have been added known as partnerships. So when you click on partnership, okay, when you click on partnership, like now, I already have 2 merchants we want to start partnering, okay? I already have 2 merchants I want to start working right now. And you can see this. So you have the ID number, you have the email address of the merchant, the full name of the merchant, the status of the merchant, the payout total, the start date, and then you have the end of date. That is, this partnership lasts for a month, then you can renew. It's renewable, okay? Because the admin said the merchant might feel like he doesn't want to work with you anymore. He wants to work with another person. They have the right to decide, okay? Now, look at this, guys. When you click on view, like when you start signing up people for the merchant, when you click on view, right here, when you click on view, the merchant will come up, okay? If there is a picture, you'll see. And one of the most interesting part that I love here so much is that there is a phone number here that I can call the clients. These are the clients that have actually registered, that are under the merchant. So you can now call, you will see the country, you can call them on phone and like, hello, oh, you signed up for our United for Food program, all right? Welcome to our community. And you take it from there. You see, so this merchant, when you click on referrals, okay, when you click on referrals, you see that this merchant, we already have 2 people on board for this merchant, all right? We already have 2 people on board. This is a merchant that we are working with. And we already have 2 people on board. They are still free members. But the objective is to sign up as much people as possible because I want to have 1,000 people in my country or in my city. I'm working so hard to see that I can have 1,000. So you see that we already started already. And I'm so delighted. I'm so happy because there is progress, okay? There is progress going on right now. If the merchant has actually carried any transaction, you always see here. When you click here, you'll see there is no transaction so far. All right, but so far, so good. We are already signing up people for the merchant right now. They haven't paid, no problem. But we keep signing up. We keep signing up the merchant and people under them and partnering because they are interested in our United for Food program. So when you click on the partnership, this is where it takes you to. We have 2 merchants on board. One already got people. And then this one, we are still working. We are still working with this one, okay? We are still working with this one. When you click on view, this is another merchant. And we haven't gotten any referrals so far for this merchant. So when this referral, to be more practical, because people are asking, how does it work? We have seen practical work, how you can approach a merchant, how you can insert a QR code where the merchant is, all right? Like this merchant that we already have 2 referrals, we got this merchant, I showed you the day we got this merchant. You know, I always like showing my thing and showing progress, how I'm progressing. So that tomorrow you don't say that I'm using, I don't know, I'm a magician. I always like to show you what I'm doing, guys. So you remember this day, let me show you my report. You remember this day that I showed you this merchant here. You see, you remember this day I showed you this merchant. This is a merchant that agrees to work with us. So you see, this is the QR code of the merchant. All right, this is the QR code of the merchant. So when clients come in, the cashier will ask, are you interested in cutting your food bill in half? And if the client said yes, okay, they point at the QR code, you scan and you do registration, and they give you a business card. Call this organization, and they are going to help you. And when they sign up, okay, once they sign up, to be more practical, like what I was showing you here, once they sign up, okay, once clients sign up, the merchant, you as the sponsor or as a partner of the merchant, each time they sign up, okay, each time they signs up, let me quickly go here. All right, so this is the merchant here. We already have 2. Each time they sign up now, like this, he has 2. We have 2 clients who are already interested with our United for Food program. So each time they sign up right now, you see that they will be showing also, you that are the sponsor, you will be able to see them right here. Okay, you'll be able to see them, that these are merchants. These are the clients of the merchant already signing up. Once they do a payment, once it is coming in, it will be splitted into 2. 50% goes to you and 50% goes to the merchant, right? So it's 50-50. Very interesting. So guys, this is my work that I'm already doing, and I want to have, I'm grooming a team of 10, all right? To be more practical, I'm grooming a team of 10, and I want 10 merchants in my city. And then I work with those 10 merchants to give me at least 10 persons per day to work with. And I will duplicate that anytime soon. So that is the whole idea I'm working on. And I have a lot of hands, some people that want to talk. I will just pause. Let's take this gradually and let's make sure that people really understand. Let me start with Augustine. Augustine, let's hear from you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you. And I applaud your efforts so far. We are also working in Nigeria to also achieve something similar. Now, quickly to the question I have to ask. The thing that admin did is a good one, but I haven't seen a place where you as the economic developer can call the merchant, because sometimes the merchant will get registered and fill out his phone number. Now, that phone number will appear under the referral section of the merchant, but then you being the economic developer, they could be quite busy. And even though they are handed over a complimentary card, they will forget to call. So I believe it should be something that either parties can call the customer.
Augustine?
But yeah, I see the phone number of the merchant, but
right.
I'm talking of that of their customers who have registered.
Okay,
and
that of
free.
their customers. All right.
Yes, because they may just be so busy and forget. So if that part is added, it gets easier to follow up, because a number of them, they can just, some of them could just, you take it, and the moment they leave, their mind is off into something else. But calling it back to their attention, they're like, oh, I forgot. And then that way you can close the deal.
Very good.
This is my suggestion. Thank you.
Yeah, I think that admin plans to insert that. No problem. I think we'll put that on the table for our dear admin to put that, because we want to be in touch with our clients or the clients of the merchant all the time. Yeah. Mama Odaya? Yes, from Mama Odaya. You have a question, Mama Odaya? Okay, just have to unmute. Okay, go ahead. Oops, you're muted again. What's going on? I think maybe your screen is so flexible. Cindy, are you the one muting Mama Odaya? Cindy, are you the one? Okay, let's go again. Try to click on.
Not the one, actually. I'm not
okay,
the
it's
one.
fine. It's fine now.
Cindy, you're muting me.
Cindy don't want you to talk.
No. Okay, then I'm going to be very brief.
Right.
Okay. Right. Okay. We must also remember there's such a thing as data protection
Right.
where our clients are concerned. That's all. I'm not going to go on about it. Just that.
Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah. Maybe that can be one of the problems. Well, that's why I don't want to put phone number because I don't know. We'll see about that. We'll also discuss that with the admin, Mama Odaya. Thank you. Okay. So let's take some hands here, Cindy. We have people concerned about this. All right. So let's start with Michael Davis. Yeah, Michael Davis, unmute.
Good evening, Ambassador.
Hello, good evening, Michael.
Can you hear me?
Yes, 515.
Yes, good evening, fellow physicians. I'm so happy whenever I hear anything about agriculture.
Okay.
Personally, I'm a commercial farmer. Are you hearing me?
Yes, yes.
Are you hearing me, Ambassador? Okay. I'm a commercial farmer, and the day admin said his father used to be a pig farmer, I said, wow, someday if his daddy is alive, I will see him one-on-one, and I will invite him to my own pig farm.
Okay.
And if not what is happening in Nigeria now, we would have started our poultry, our fishing, and I'm even looking forward with TBC to having a shipping trolley. Wow. And then a very big cold room where we will be depositing our shrimps and fish so that people will come, because I'm looking forward. From my registrations, I want to register merchants up to 5,000, and then what do you call the other one? Referrals up to 5,000. I have them in so many areas where I'm living in Nigeria, and I belong to so many cooperatives, and everybody now wants to join TBC. All my prayers is that all these our dreams and aspirations will come to pass, even starting from next month.
Amen.
That is why I want to be among the core team members before next week in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Have a great day, Ambassador. And
great.
God bless you.
God bless you too, Michael. Really appreciate that. Agriculture, wow. Africa is the place for agriculture. We have a lot of space around.
Amen.
We can produce our thing. We can eat our thing. Everything bio. Maudaya will agree with me on this one.
5 on 5, she will.
All right. So, guys, we are talking about partnership with the merchant, and I've shown you what I'm doing so far. I want to sign up as more merchant as possible and help the clients to also come on board. And here we are. Let's hear from Joy Okeno. Hello, Joy.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Joy.
Yeah, good evening, fellow Tibetians.
Good evening to you.
Yeah, my question is, you said 50% will go to the merchant, 50% we go to you. That is the person that registered the person. Which one is going to admin?
Okay.
Which one are they using for admin?
Yeah, what I'm saying is, okay, let me correct that real quick. What I'm saying is that when you sign up, right? Let's say when you sign up a merchant, once the merchant pays, normally, okay, once the merchant pays, 50% goes to the admin and we are left with 50%. Now, when the client of the merchant pays, while 50% goes to the admin, what is coming to the merchant, you guys will split it into two, 50-50. So somehow, or technically, we can say the 50%, 25%.
Yes.
Yeah, because 50% goes to the admin. Then the one is what is left, you guys split 50-50 with the merchant. That's what I'm trying to explain.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. That is good. That is okay.
Okay, it's fine. Thank you,
All right.
All right, we have another person in the name of Said. Hello, Said. Said, unmute.
Yeah, good day, Ambassador Hembe.
Good day.
The game is beginning to change now.
Yes.
The euro is about to back on the king shares.
Boom, 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 boom,
Although
boom,
I
boom.
never one day leave my share to anyone to take, even from me. So looking upon that, I'm not be able to attend the meeting regularly. I always still on fire, and I will still be, because me and TBC, we are just like a one blood. It's running it's running in me, because what I was today is from TBC. I have become a pro today on internet. I become a pro today when we talk about the blockchain technology. TBC gave me the money to see myself in this dream. So
Right.
I can never forget that. I can never forget that. So I'm very excited, very, very excited. So in fact, I'm very happy about the whole thing that is coming up. Every audio that you are dropping in the group, I always listen to it. I will move it down to my own group. I will tell my member to share it, to send it to their families. I'm very excited. So about the matcha recruit, we are still working on it, and we still keep working on that, because we need as much as more. Every day we need more merchants. So I'm encouraging everyone in the house, the great leader, so all of us, we should back on board, and we should just hold our position tight. We should encourage all our team, let them come back on board, let them keep paying the administration fee. Another person should not take their position away. So by doing that, I believe many of our members that are sleeping, they will wake up, and more new members again, they will see join on board until we grow, until we get to our destination. So right. God bless TBC, God bless the community, God bless our TBC admin. Long life and long live. Mr. MB, keep fire. Yes, I'm feeling you here from Nigeria. I'm feeling you.
Thank you so very much, Said Emirates. Yeah. All right. Mama Odaya still has her hands up. I don't know whether she has something to say.
Let me take that down.
Okay, it's fine. No problem.
Let me take it down.
Right. Okay, Joy. I think Joy too. I don't know. Okay, Joy, you have your hands down. Okay. So guys, just imagine that if we collaborate with merchants, okay, let us do a simple calculation. Let me try to show you what I'm doing, because I'm trying to work online and offline. Sometimes I go to the field, but I have an objective, and I'm sure Augustine will be happy to hear this. This is what I'm working on right now. What I want to do is that if I have just 10 merchants in my city, and these 10 merchants, all I want from them is to give me 10% each per day. I don't care how many persons are coming there, because my first objective is to get my country qualified or my city qualified. And once I get my city qualified, I'm going to go to another city. Let me tell you my plan. Once I get my city qualified, I'll go to another city and work there for some time and get that city qualified also. Because I want many food subsidy centers to be open in my city or in my country. At least I am the ambassador, right? So I should have at least 3. So I'm working hard to pay the price. I want to pay the price now, okay? Imagine that if I have 10 merchants giving me 10% each per day, that's times 10. That's 100 persons coming to me per day. In the space of 20 days, let's just say 20 days times 20. That's 2,000 people. So if 50% of these people activate their account, I don't want all of them to activate. By the way, all of them can never activate. So if 50% of this activate their account, boom, I'm done. I am done for my country, for my city. So that is my game plan. 10 merchants only, I duplicate that. And another thing that I'm doing, let me show you, because it's going to be boom in my country, and you guys are going to be surprised how I'm doing it. I am going to select 10 good friends who are exhibitions to work with. I mean, 10 good friends who are exhibitions to work with. And I am going to accompany them. We work as a team. Teamwork make the dream work. Mama Daya will agree with me here. So
Yep.
once we have 10 good friends also, I accompany them. Each of them, they are going to have duplicate the exact thing that I'm doing. I'm going to help each of them to have 10 merchants. I mean, each of them. Meaning that if each of them can duplicate to have the 2,000 per month times 10, I'm bringing in 20,000 people. And even if we haven't reached the number that the admin is asking for, this is going to help. This is going to help. 20,000 mass adoption number that the admin wants is good. Boom, we are there. And I say, admin, here we are. Let's do it. Food subsidy center. Let's ride on. And I tell you guys, imagine the influx of people that will be coming in once the first food subsidy center is already set up. I'm tired of waiting. I want action. Me, I am going down there. I am going down the streets. I am going down to meet the merchants. And I'm going to work with the merchants. And I'm going to look for 10 people that will duplicate the same thing that I'm doing. I mean, 10 people that will duplicate the same thing that I'm doing. And I tell you, if I have these 10 duplicating the same thing, 20,000, I'm sure Cindy will want to duplicate this. I'm sure Augustine wants to duplicate this. I don't want to call many names, but I know that many people want to duplicate this. Augustine, what do you think about this?
I will be very brief. You know, I listen to you and I follow after you. You have laid out a perfect plan, and I'm going to follow up on your plan excellently well. And from time to time, as I'm listening to you, I'm getting my own model. You know, the thing that Africa is having, I don't know if it applies to Cameroon, but Africa in Nigeria, most of them are still learning technology, you know, and that's why I'm taking time to teach them everything they need to know. But trust me, before the end of this month, we should be able to close in. I've had so many merchants, and those merchants are still understanding the terrain. It doesn't matter. We will close in by the special grace of God. So, sir, keep up your good work. You are the ambassador and you're leading by meritocracy. And I wish you very well. Keep up your good work, sir. God bless you. I'll stop here, please.
Great. Thank you so very much, Mr. Augustine. Okay, guys, let me hear from one or two persons about this game plan before we move to other things. We have Tunde. Hello, Tunde. Tunde. Okay, sorry. Tunde, on mute. Hello, Tunde. Okay, we also have Anup. All right, Anup is actually on the way, but he can talk. If he can talk, that will be fine. All right. Hello, Anup.
Hey, Mbe, how are you?
Fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, building a team and your strategy is going to work amazing, because once you set an example, everybody in your team of 10 people will be able to go out, follow your example that you set, and just duplicate. It'll be very simple. You know, you already have a process of how to deal with the new United for Food customer. You'll have all of that. They just need to copy exactly what you're doing and duplicate that. So, you know, I'll be traveling until Tuesday, but once I get back to Philly, I'm going to be doing the same thing. I'm going to be going out, getting the merchant, and then start building the same systems you're looking to build. That way we can have an example for the people in the United States as well, for them to duplicate. Because, you know, once we have systems in place, it's just duplicating and executing. It's really straightforward.
Right. It looks like Augustine wants to ask something. I don't know whether he wants to ask by me or you. I don't know. Augustine?
Yes, thank you. I wanted to ask Anup.
Okay.
I wanted Anup to please give us heads up, because I don't know, yesterday I was just on my own and something just entered my mind. I was like, Anup is going to flood the community with people that we did not anticipate. And those guys will stay till our economy phase. It just dropped in my heart. I tried to shove it off. So as Anup just made a statement, I recalled that. So Anup, if you don't mind, could you just give us how far you've been, meeting people and educating them, and how soon you think that this our core team will get filled out. Can you please enlighten us, if you wouldn't mind? Thank you.
Anub is muted.
Oh, no worries. Here I am. So I shared it a little bit last week, right? So I'm talking to a community of Forex traders. Forex is fiat markets. So like, United States dollar, Great Britain pound, trading currencies like that. This community has 450,000 people, and they're all very interested in the abundance mindset, right? That's where their entire community is coming from, which I really appreciate, because that's not common for traders, right? Most traders are very greedy individuals. However, this whole community is abundance based. So I'm talking to one of their 7-figure traders right now. So he's an individual. He started trading last year. He did $1 million plus in trades in his first year. He's one of the higher level people in this community. He's extremely interested. His wife, his brother, and his brother's wife, they're all 7-figure traders. They've all done $1 million plus. Wow. They're all also very interested. So he's doing he's been doing a holy week for his belief system for the past 7 days. That actually ends tonight. So we're going to get in contact. I'll be busy this weekend, but we'll get in contact next week, Tuesday next week. And then basically we'll be signing them up. Him and his family will be signing them up. Then we'll be talking to other members in their community, people at his level as well as people above his level. He already has a few people who are excited that are above his level that want to have a conversation with us. These people have done 8 figures in trades. That's over $10 million in trades, right? These are high level people. They're very excited about what we're doing. My goal is to bring on in my opinion, I believe we can bring on every single person in this entire community. It's 450,000 people. Of course, that's going to take a matter of weeks. It's not going to happen overnight, but the core team's going to disappear, So like I was saying last week, we have, by the end of June, core team's going to be gone. By the end of June, Rotator's going to be gone. By the end of June, the entire billionaire zone might be gone. Because not even so admin showed you how that can be done just through the merchants, right? Now I have this community, and Hari from Texas, he actually has a community. He's connected to an individual that has a community and network of 1 million people.
Boom.
Okay, so it's going to be growing. So if you think you have time, you don't. You have maybe a few weeks maximum. We have merchants. We have these communities, right? They're all going to be blowing up and seizing this opportunity. And once it's gone, it's gone. So if there's people that you want to get on that you haven't been able to get on yet in the higher positions, you got to start taking action on that, because it's going to be gone in, by the end of June. In my opinion, by the end of June, I expect them all to be gone, and I expect us to be filling out the millionaire phase starting in July. That's my personal expectation. I don't know if we'll hit that timeline, but personally, I believe that by the end of June, the billionaire zone is going to be gone. So Augustine, anybody else, right? Definitely take advantage of the remaining opportunity while it lasts. It's not going to be here for a long time. I think Augustine wants to say something.
Yeah. He's muted. Okay, go ahead.
All right. Anup, I want to show my sincere gratitude for helping us as a community. If we are looking at the fiat system, what you are doing is very, very likely to cause other people to envy you, But then in our community, every effort you make doesn't just impact you alone. It impacts all of us as a global community. So I want you to keep up your good work, because the grace of God is upon your life, and you will finish what you started. Everyone is appointed for a purpose. God appointed the admin. At some point, Bederick came in. I remember when Bederick started, there were so many people that were there. They were running the race, and today he's standing firm. So you are running your own.
I was just the smallest. Don't forget.
That's very true. But you see, it's not actually by size or by looks. God actually is, there is a particular broadcast that I made, and fortunately, admin put it on the blog. He said, I said, I wrote it there, that was the title, that the admin will use the foolish things of this world to confound the wise. And that's exactly what we are doing now. And he's taking time to pick those people he has appointed for this purpose to make sure it is achieved. So I'm giving a shout out to everyone that will listen after now or that are listening. And do not dilly-dally, because I don't know, everyone has a sense. I have this grace to discern things, and I foresee what TBC will be in the next 3 months. And I can categorically say that before September, 2 things will happen. One, the billionaire sections would have been filled out. That's one. Secondly, those who have dilly-dallied as old members, they are going to cry foul if they do not act now. These are the 2 things that my spirit tells me will likely happen by September. Do not fall victim. Don't turn around and say that TBC is a scam. Don't become a true, because it has been re-emphasized again and again and again. If you are willing to make payments to be on the core team, this is my humble advice. Please gather yourself and pay yearly subscription. These guys are billionaires or millionaires. If you come to Africa, they are billionaires, but then in their side, yeah, they are millionaires. They are going in for core team. If you are not bringing in merchants and you're just paying every month, you risk falling off from the core team. This is my own humble advice. Once again, I want to say thank you, Anup, and thank you, my brother B, for giving me an opportunity to speak out. I will stop here. Cheers.
All right, thank you so much, Augustine. Great contribution. And of course, we appreciate Anup with his team. Yeah, so guys, let's do it. But we have to keep working, all right? We have to keep working and secure our spots. While the team are coming up, we need to secure our positions. If you are hearing me, whether recording, whatever, this is a time for you to secure your spot. It's going to pain me, let me be honest. It's going to pain me that there are people that I know I'm waking them up and they are going to miss this opportunity. There will be nothing I can do, but it's going to pain me, right? So it's time. It's time. If you know any person that has been in this community, this is not a joke. This is a very serious matter, and people need to take it very seriously. I tell you, I have people coming to my office. They are giving me email addresses of a blockchain wallet that they created. They have forgotten the ID to enter into their blockchain. And I'm telling them, I'm so sorry. There is nothing I can do. You did not back up anything. So there is, and if this might happen to TBC anytime soon, because once the core team is filled up, the rotator is filled up, billionaire position all taken, people will cry. People will cry. So guys, let us wake up our neighbors. Let us wake up our friends, the people we know. Let's get them on board. Someone says that, Sembe, if somebody signs me as merchant, then it appears that I sign people through my effort will sponsor. Still needs 50% share. Please help. I think I should unmute Samuel. Then we have a chat so that I explain very well. Samuel, Momo. So, hello, Samuel. Go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Ask that question again, please. I want to understand the question.
Okay. My question was there. Hello. Can you hear me, please?
Go ahead, please.
If, for instance, a friend signed me as a merchant, then through my effort, I send people under me and they pay. Will my sponsor still need that 50%?
Yeah, if it's through your personal effort, no. It's through your, are you talking about your personal effort?
Yes, my effort, yes.
You are a merchant, then you sign up people through your personal effort without your friend consent, right? Is that what you're saying?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, you have 50%. So your friend will not have it. You have 50%.
Can he come and demand the 50% share?
No. You always split the 50% from the clients that come to your shop. That sign up.
Yes.
Right.
The ones I've signed up.
The one you person up, sign up, no problem. Augustine? Looks like Augustine want to chip something on about this.
Yes,
Hello?
yes. I wanted to say something, and I also want to be sure on this because
Hello?
when we look into the Kringle Cash back office, you will find out that for an economic developer to partner with you, that contract validity period is 1 month. Now, it appears, I don't know, but if I'm wrong, please correct me. It appears that every merchant, okay, every customer, which will be the downline of the merchant, that makes a registration fee, possibly because the economic developer was able to convince him, the profits or the subscription fee payment is divided equally. It also could mean that the
clients
contract
too.
has
You're right. Yeah.
It may be shared because it's already a contract for 1
Right.
month.
It should. Yeah, I think so. Correct. I think Augustine is right. It must be shared. And if you don't want that contract anymore, then you can stop that. Because bringing people through your personal effort, it doesn't mean that you have understood what is going on. Because the people still need training. And the training is going to be done by your sponsor. Okay? So they still need to be shared. You still need to share that commission until when you are strong, when you are now a man on your own.
Thank you, sir. You're on point. You spoke well. I love that. I'll stop there. Thank you.
Mama Daya, you want to say something?
No, absolutely spot on. You're on point.
All right.
You know, don't be so much in a hurry to put your sponsor in a disadvantaged position, because you know the fact that you are a merchant, you're running your own business, and it will take a little while to totally understand, you know, what TBC is about.
Correct.
So be happy you were introduced in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And of course, you know, as Ambassador said, when you are strong enough, then that is fine.
Yeah.
All right. But, you know, always treat people with respect. What you want for yourself, that's what you want. Obviously, you want to be treated fairly. That's basically what I'm trying to say. All right. I mean, is it written? Is it written in stone? But be fair. Don't be in such a hurry to say, okay, fine, I want the entire 100%, because you will still need support. Yes, it's true. We do have a 24/7 support, right? But remember, someone was kind enough to think of you. All right. So bear that in mind.
Thank you so much, Mama Udaya. Okay. We also have Roger. Roger M. Hello, Roger. Go ahead, Roger. Yeah.
Hello.
Oh, kind of choppy.
Ambassador. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hello, please, can you hear me?
Yeah, I think it's fine now. Right.
Yeah. Right. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon to all teachers. Yes. So just a quick one.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday, I wrote in the comments section that a merchant may decide to take you off, and what happens? This is what I was talking about. You see, he signed on, he's just been signed on. He realized that, hey, there's money in this thing that I can also do. Then suddenly, he wants to take the person who signed him and then help to get the merchant, the other people off, so that you enjoy the money alone. So I think we have to look into this. I may help a merchant bring about 1,000 people, and then gradually about 3-6 months, everything is okay. Then he gets to understand the system. Then after the 6 months, all the 1,000 people that I've helped to bring, doesn't mean I'm going to lose all of them, that he will take all the 100%. I think it's not fair. So we have to look at this very critically.
Yeah, by the way,
that's my submission.
Yes, we should know that the you know, if I'm you, at one point in fact, what I personally know is that at one point in time, all of us are going to be merchant.
Yes,
that's what I know.
Myself, I'm a merchant as I'm speaking to you. I'm
Right.
a merchant.
Great.
But
So,
what I'm driving at is that I accept 20%. I do graphic designing. I
right.
accept 20%. Yes,
Now,
from the onset.
what I want to say
Even
is
when
that,
I didn't understand much about TPC.
yeah, what I want to say is that your question is right, but the admin is putting 1 month. But the way I'm going to treat my merchant with love and respect, if you decide to terminate the contract between you and I, you are going to be the loser. That's the way I will treat you. I will treat you with a lot of love, a lot of respect. But the day you decide to terminate our contract, you is your loss. Okay, it's going to be your loss. It's not my loss. So it doesn't matter. That's why you don't have to only depend on one merchant. If you have 1,000 merchants and one decided to work with you, so what?
When you tell the merchant to sign on maybe 5.
You have 1,000 merchants and one decided to work with you. Yeah, we are having a lot of echo.
All right.
Echo. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So for me, I will keep on signing merchants to the kingdom. I'll keep signing up merchant all the time. I'll always have merchant to sign up. Those that want to go, no problem. I've helped you. I'm proud. You'll also be proud that one day somebody helped you to become a millionaire, right? It doesn't matter if one merchant decides to leave and do things by his own, but it's going to take time because what we have is a very big structure. What we have right now is something so big. I don't expect a merchant to just come after 3 months, he master everything. I don't think so because we are still building. We are still building and going. The merchant will still need us at one point in time. So I don't really think, unless they're just of bad faith. Cindy, I'm seeing you itching.
All right. Thank you, Ambassador. Okay. You know, sometimes I feel sometimes when we look at this partnership, we feel as though the partnership is the same thing as the same opportunity given to us when we talk about our direct referrals. Now, our direct referral seems to be a lifetime. Now, a lot of us have been coming up with, hey, can I change my my sponsor? Can I change this? Can I change that? Now, I feel that the administration is making the merchant partnership as flexible as the way it should, you know, be able to rectify if there is a disagreement between the two parties. And I think, to me, I feel that is very good, you know. It's very good because as you are going into this partnership, that's why the education is very important. We all, both the merchant and also you yourself, helping the merchant to bring to be in agreement in sense of partnerships. You also know that this contract is not a lifetime contract. Let's say, for instance, I am a merchant and Brother Mbe came to me. You know, he actually brought me in as a merchant and he decided to partner with me. Now, I feel like maybe the first month I'm not too satisfied with the services in which it's rendering me, or maybe I figure out maybe there are options to how I can, you know, maybe I have someone else that I will choose or wish to switch. So if this is going to be a lifetime thing, there won't be that ability to switch. So let all of us just know that this is a flexible contract, that at any point in time, any of the two parties, in fact, we are only talking about the merchant at this time. You know, you yourself may even choose that, hey, this merchant is not really giving me what I want, you know, and you want to be serious with all of the merchants you have beneath you. You know, you may choose to, hey, terminate your contract and maybe have him to maybe connect him with someone, or maybe let him look into which other leader he could or person he could choose to partner with. Yes, so I feel this is good.
Cindy, yeah. Do you know that in real sense, if we empower the merchants very well, the merchants start making money, we are going to be having more people to sign up in TBC. Are we looking at the bigger picture? Because if we have thousands of merchants globally that are already making money, they will find reasons, or they will have reasons to accept TBC. They'll have reasons to accept percentages in TBC all over the place. And when that happens, many people now will want to sign up in TBC, and they shall be our people. So we have always been saying that we want merchant, we want merchant, we want merchant. Now merchant has come. Admin has put a way to impact those merchants. Now we are now looking for a way to, I don't know.
Okay. All right. Talking about into the positive aspect of looking into partnership and the merchant stuff. You know, I don't think if I am a merchant in which I have no idea about anything, and someone like Brother Mbe came to me, all right, or Mamo Daya decided to give me a new advantage, in fact, something I've never even known about, introduced me into it, and I'm making a lot of money from it. Come on, if you are actually having maybe you are a retail merchant, and you are selling some little things, maybe with some little amount of money, maybe some things that worth even 50 cents or maybe 1 cent. Now, I am selling all those things, and maybe the profits I make out of them are not even that reasonable from some of the products in which I sell. So why should I be able to look into ending a particular partnership with someone who has brought me enough gain, even more than the stocks in which I sell? How I get profit from them, like the profits coming from here, it's more or less like the merchant is doing nothing. It's only giving out the people while you are doing the whole of the work. So the merchant is just there having the people, but you are utilizing the people to give him some gains. So I see no reason why, if you treat a merchant very well, he will decide to terminate a contract. I don't think so. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Cindy. Let's hear from Augustine again.
All right, thank you. I think this is like we're in a courtroom, and it's a good one. When you bring this chart, so I love what Brother Tindi just said. It's a good one. But now let's look at it from the other side. The merchant is not grateful, and then he chooses to terminate the contract. What is your plan towards that? It is good for you to tackle problems from the negative side so that you maximize the advantage or maximize whichever decision you make. Now, let me assume I'm an economic developer, and one thing is sure: the economic developers are seen in the conventional system as consultants. Consultants are not full staff; they are contract staffs, and then you can terminate your contract with them anytime. However, they are paid more. Supposing I am okay, not supposing, I am also an economic developer, and I've been able to interact with 10 merchants. Now, each merchant has a customer base of at least between 100 and 500 per month. There is no way, if those merchants understand me well, they will not be able to sign up at least 200. So if I have 10 and then each sign up 200, it means it's a total of about 2,000. Now, I will be the one to train those 2,000, either myself or I schedule a timing so that the teams that I'm working with can handle that. Now, if those those customers are able to understand this thing and they start making returns financially, they could do it for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. And if it's within a particular area, the food subsidy centers will be set up. The moment that food subsidy centers is set up, it means that those merchants are going to have a forever residual income because their customers will keep patronizing that food subsidy center. Now, let's go to that part of the merchant being ungrateful. If the merchant becomes ungrateful, what do? Well, it is only reasonable for you to have amassed a reasonable amount of returns from the residual you've gotten from each of those customers, and then use it to open a center as a merchant. This is me. I'm just using myself as an instance. Now, whatever thing that they're involved in, if I have done this thing with them for about 3 to 4 months, at least I should have been able to raise over $200,000. If you understand my perspectives very well, I should be able to raise such amount of money. I can use that and then begin to compete favorably with those merchants. Now, those merchants may not be taking TBC or Kringle coins at all. What they are taking is cash and exchanging goods and services. They may not, because the system is still too early and they are yet to understand it. What they just know is that provided that food subsidy center is existing, their customers are getting value because of the food items there. So they keep getting their residual. I will just open a merchant center and then start accepting Kringles as much as 20 to 30% in Kringles.
So you agree with me? You agree with me, Augustine, that at the end of the day, all
everybody
of us
become merchants.
Yeah, because once we start making this money, we can open our own shop. As
very
simple
good.
as that.
Very good. At that point,
problem. And at the
Then
end of the
those
day, we are going to have a lot of people accepting TBC, because when those merchants see that we are accepting TBC, they will also
they will start at very good. That's all. At that point, both of you are happy. He may be ungrateful, but once he sees that, wow, this guy started accepting it, he sees it as a currency. You see, we should tackle it from every dimension. And trust me, good or bad, you take advantage of it, and you only come out at the top. An economic developer should be the smartest. That's why you are building the economy. You must be really smart about
Yeah, and to minimize that, sign up 2,000 merchants.
Thank you. It's all good. I'll stop here. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Augustine. Mama Odaya, say something.
Yes, Ambassador, I'm listening to all of this. Why create issues when there are none?
Right.
We have spent so much time talking about having a bad or a disagreeable relationship with merchants. Why should we? Why are we focusing so much on a broken relationship before we even start?
That is it.
As a man thinketh, so is he.
Yeah.
What the mind of man can conceive and believe, it will achieve. Why are we thinking negative? You have already said it. You are going to serve your merchant well. Why should we put it in their mind? Why should they develop a mindset that, oh, this is just temporary. I just can't wait for, the time when I've learned everything, then I will. Please, we have so many things to talk about, seriously. So I'm sorry, I'm not being condescending, but I don't see why we are going on and on about having a bad relationship and terminating the relationship. It's not necessary. Right. A few good points have been made, right?
Right.
We need to use TBC as a currency, and we are starting, we're beginning, all right? So let's be positive, right? The end game is to have TBC as a currency, global currency. And as admin have said so many times, you have said so many times, Ambassador, TBC is not going to be the only currency, right? No. But within our community, that must be number one. All right, so let's think positive.
Yes.
I'm a merchant, Ambassador. You have recruited me as a merchant. I mean, I can't think of, say, anyone else who is going to service me better. What do I need from you, really? I'm going to look after the customers. I'm going to benefit from the customers. Come on. It can be renewable. So let's be positive, guys.
That is it.
Stop thinking that this is a burden. It's not a burden.
It is not. It's very simple. Very simple something. Thank you, Mama Odaya. I really appreciate that. Anoop, looks like Anoop want to say something. Hello, Anoop.
Hey, I just want to add to what Hidayah was saying. I completely agree with her. If we come into it saying, oh, we need to worry about merchants burning us, this, that, or the other thing, that's what we're going to have, right? Mm-hmm. When I'm approaching a merchant, I don't have that even in my mind at all, I'm coming from the place of, hey, this is going to be a great relationship. We're going to build upon this. We're going to scale your organization, It's going to be amazing. Like nowhere in my mental or spiritual framework is even the slightest inkling of a thought of, oh, this guy might burn me and I'm going to lose some money here.
Right.
It's not even there, right? So, for people that are worrying about that, it's exactly like she said, that's what you'll attract. So you definitely need to address that within yourself, before you even go out and start speaking to merchants, because you don't want to communicate any of that in your intention, because they'll pick up on that and they'll treat you that way if that's how you're coming across. Whereas if you're coming across from a place of like what Hidayah is saying and what I'm saying, you're not going to run into that issue. And even if you do run into that issue, it's not going to affect you. It's not going to change how you treat any other merchant. It's just it'll be all right. So that's I really agree with what she was saying there. I think it's extremely important.
Correct. Thank you so much, Anoop. Really appreciate that. All right, let's hear from Joy. Joy, you have a question? Hello, Joy. Come on board.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well done.
Thank you.
What I want to say is that you know, it's not every merchant you go to that will accept what you are talking about.
Mm-hmm.
So the point I want to know is that I hope if I can use my QR code and keep registering people and encourage them to pay their program fee. Why I keep working with other merchants for them to accept, that is for them to accept.
Yeah, if I get it right,
To become a merchant, because it's not, you talk today. Hello?
I want to get this right. We talk about your QR code. How do you want to use it? Like go and put it on the merchant or just use it like that?
Let me see. I move out with my QR code every day.
Oh, okay,
I
okay.
For example, my target was to meet a big time dealers that normally have they sell wholesale. So people troop in very well. That was my target. So, but when I get there, you find out that they will not give you attention because they are counting big money. Do you get me? So my concern, once I get anybody interested, I'll use my QR code and register them, encourage them to pay their
program fee,
their monthly program, so that because this TBC, there will be a time it will be scarce. So I hope I'm still on the right path.
Yeah, you are just signing up merchant. That's what you are doing for now, right? With your QR code. If that's what you're doing, right?
So that's what I'm doing until the merchant, until they give me attention, until they accept. Because most of them, when you start telling them, this is, you show them that 175,000 USD, they'll just look at you. They will look at you from head to toe. If this company you are working with can give them 100, why not them give it to you? So they will, some of them will stun you. So my own.
It depends how you present. It depends how you present that. Joy, let's do a practical example. I am a merchant. You are from the Kringle Society. What do you tell me? So let's do some role play. I am a merchant. You are from the Kringle Society. So go ahead. I'm there. I'm selling my thing. I don't know you. I'm there busy doing my thing. Let's assume that.
Welcome.
What? Okay, thank you. Is that all?
I'm here. I welcome you for the. I say welcome for coming.
No, you. How will you welcome me? I don't understand. Is that what you do in Nigeria? Why will you welcome?
You said I'm in my shop or in
No,
my office.
I am in the shop. I am in the shop, and you are from TBC. I'm doing my thing. I'm busy doing my thing. You want to prospect me?
Okay. Good evening, sir.
Thank you.
My name is Okenu Joy. I'm from Kringle community.
Okay.
And we have a program. We have something for you. We have this program. Do you want to cut your food in half, or cut your grocery every month in half?
Stop. Joy, stop.
Okay.
What you are doing is wrong. Okay, you are the merchant. You are the merchant now. I am somebody from TBC, and I'm coming to talk to you, right?
Yeah.
Hello, is this the owner of the shop? I'm looking for the owner.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Thank you so much. Actually, I am an economic developer in our Kringle community, and we are looking forward to set up a food subsidy center in town. And right now, we are looking for people like you that can also help us, because we are looking for 1,000 households to benefit from this opportunity. We are a large humanitarian group, and merchants that are going to help us set up this by giving us their clients, they are going to have at least $175,000. Are you interested? Do you think this is something we can do?
How do you think that this will work out?
Great. Basically, we are going to get you sign up. Once we get you sign up, we put your QR code here, and with our business cards, each client that comes to your shop, just ask them if they want to cut down their food bill in half. If they are interested in cutting their food bill, because our organization will set up a food center in town that will help people to cut their food bill in half. So all you need to do is ask people this one specific question. Are they interested in cutting their food bill in half? If they say yes, they scan and put in their QR code, we take care of the rest. Once they pay, you have 50%, we have 50%.
Please, I'm not interested.
Okay, why are you not interested? Do you you don't have anything to lose? Can you tell me why you are not interested? Because I don't think that an organization which is humanitarian, last year our organization fed some group of people in Abuja. We fed some people in Lagos. We fed some people in Abakaliki. We have been doing a lot of things. I can just flip and show you right now in our website. Let me show you real quick in our website. Okay, I can just flip that. So how can you not be interested with something like this? A large humanitarian group. Are you saying that you don't like to cut your food bill also? Don't you eat every day, sir? Madam?
Please come some other time. I will organize somebody that will attend to you. I don't know what you are talking about. Please come some other time.
Okay, that's fine. I'll be very happy to come some other time. But can you tell me the specific day and time when I can come, so that I should not bother your program, so that I should be able, because I'm very busy. So can I know the specific date and time when I can come?
Come next week, Thursday.
Next week, Thursday. Thank you so much. I really appreciate next week, Thursday. But tell me the time, please. What time exactly can I come?
Anything in the afternoon.
Okay, let's say, since I have a very busy schedule, can we say 1 p.m. is good for you? Because it will be good for me. Let's say 1 p.m.
Okay.
All right, Thursday, 1 p.m., right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be okay.
See you on Thursday. Boom. What do you think now, Joy? What do you think for now? What do you have now? What do you think what do we have now?
You see, the way I answered you was one of the situation I faced out there.
Forget about what you faced. Forget about it's gone. It's gone. Forget about what you have faced. But tell me what you think about my response. Did you actually ask this kind of question I'm asking, like why and like when can I come? Do you actually ask all these questions? Like, do you tell the person that our organization actually fed people in Lagos, in Abuja, in Abakaliki? Did you do that?
No.
You see?
I did not.
That is it. That is it. You have the tools, but you are not using it very well. So you need to smoothen that part. You understand? You need to smoothen that part and have some degree of confidence. And when somebody gives you an appointment, make sure that you ask for the time, when, at what time. Because it is not just about telling me, come next week. For what now? I'm a very busy person. You have to make the person understand that you are also busy. So you have to look into your schedule and insert him in your program. Make him understand that. All right?
Okay, thank you.
So Joy, do you feel equipped with something new now?
Yes.
Good. Okay. Any other thing?
All right. I'm also to add to that, actually. This was awesome. All right. It's practical. like there is no plan on this very particular one that you people just displayed just now. And you know, you actually asking of the time, just like you said, and asking the person why, and you know, the day, it kind of gives value to your self-esteem.
Correct.
You know? That you are not just someone walking around recklessly. You are someone who has schedule. You are from an organized organization. So that's good. That adds much value. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir.
Thank you.
Let's hear from Anoop. Anoop has been doing fantastic in this too. Hello, Anoop.
Yeah, so I like the way you handle that. And then another thing you can add on to that, when somebody says they're not interested, definitely dig a little bit deeper, right? Just because they say they're not interested, it might not mean that they're not interested. Maybe they just don't understand yet, or they don't really connect with what you're delivering. So if like, so somebody says they're not interested to me, something I'll follow up with is, so which part is not interesting to you? The aspect of how we can bring you funding to your business, or the aspect of how we're building humanitarian food centers in town, you know? And I put it back on them. I give them two amazing things, right? Funding for their business and humanitarian organizations in town, right? Both of those are really good things. So I kind of pin them in a corner. I pin them in a corner, so then they have to climb out of that corner to continue the conversation in the way they want to carry it, you know?
And Anoop, you know one thing that they will not also refuse? An app. Our community offers an app. No merchant will not do an app. No merchant.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much, Anoop, for adding that. So Joy, are we helpful to you with that? Do you think that you can do better?
Of course.
Great.
Yes, of course.
So that is why this training is very important, because when you come to this training, you are being told, we teach you exactly how you should behave. And listen, your posture, the way you put it, it matters a lot. The way you do it, you must have some degree of confidence, okay? You must have some degree of confidence and speak like somebody who master what he's talking about. Speak like a boss. You are the boss. You are giving somebody an opportunity to have $175,000. It's huge.
Yeah.
And sometimes, go ahead, Anoop.
Even at the end of the day, even after you go through all the objection handling, if they still say, you know what, I'm just not interested, this doesn't really fit with my business or anything like that, and you go through the process of saying, okay, why doesn't it fit with your business? And you have that whole conversation and they're still firm on not being interested, just walk out of there. It's not a big deal, right? There's plenty of other merchants. It's really not a big deal. You know, don't let it affect you. Just kind of brush it off and keep going.
Of course, some will, some won't. So what? Next. So, of course, don't expect people to take all your time asking you some silly questions. Honestly, I'll just tell you, it is your loss. I was bringing a fantastic opportunity to you. Look at things that we have been doing. We have been feeding hundreds of people around the world. Look at our organization. That's just one of the things. We can offer you an app in this place. Do you have an app? Sometimes I even ask, do you have an app? No. You see what I'm talking about? You don't have an app. Our organization can help you to have an app. Once you pay your yearly fee, we give you the opportunity to have an app that can take millions of people that can download from Play Store. So you need to be armed. Once you are armed with all this, there is no way a merchant will want to leave you pass by. But know that not all of them will say yes. Some of them, they are not even used to figures. Even though they are merchants, that figures frighten them too. So sometimes you can go gradually and bring it up. You might not want to call that amount at once. You might want to weigh the merchant and see if he's capable of he's psychologically fit for that figure. If not, you go gradually.
So, you know, because let's say a little business, and you telling the person is going to get like $100 and something thousand in a year. Jesus Christ, it's already looking like a scam, you know.
Right. So, but when I go to like the business that we actually met the owner yesterday, I gave him boom, 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 and he was like, "Please, let me call my manager. This is becoming serious." I tell you, it was interesting. But if I go for small businesses, I take it slow and up there, you know. Yeah, because sometimes they can't really, their mind cannot contain the figure you're mentioning. That's true. Yeah.
If I get the feeling that they think it's a scam or feel like it's a scam, I'll come out directly and say, hey, it kind of seems like a scam, right? Well, let me break down the numbers for you so you actually understand how this even works.
Right.
And then I give them the math on it so they have a clear understanding of actually how we're getting them 175,000 in a year. Once they see that, you change the reality there. It's like, oh, okay, this is how this works. This is real, right? And you sink them deeper into what we have going on. I have no problem saying, yeah, it kind of sounds like a scam, and I play it off light because I break their energy, right? If they have this energy of hesitation about it being a scam, I'll just shatter that energy by being playful about the idea of it even being a scam in the first place. And when they see that I'm not fazed by the potential reality of them thinking it's a scam, then they're more comfortable with accepting, oh, this might actually be the real deal. And for us, we know it is, right? That we just have to deliver that understanding to them. So don't be afraid to do things like that either. Just kind of be real with them. So what, do you think this is a scam? There's a ton of different ways you can say that, you know? It's not just one specific way. But don't be accusatory. Like, don't accuse them, you know? Just make it light and playful and then play off of that.
Yeah, and sometimes also, if your confidence is not that high, you can pair up with somebody and work with a leader. I don't know, you can just pair up with one leader in your area and you guys work together. Even if the two of you are not good enough, but just the fact that you are together, you become good, you become the best. Just the fact that you are two, even if you are not good. You see, sometimes you can just take somebody, even if the person is not a very strong leader, just work with the person. Just even if you are the one doing the talking, just the fact that the person is there, your confidence is higher. You understand, Joy? That's another tip, you know, to step up your confidence. Mama Daya.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. Mama Daya, unmute. Okay, go ahead, Mama Daya.
Yeah, very quickly, Joy, very good what you're doing. But Anouk gave us a good idea. I think it was yesterday. All right, I've put it in the chats for you. All right.
Right.
I've typed it up in the chats, so you may want to have a look at the words that he actually used. Okay. Mm-hmm. It says, I'm an economic developer with United for Food. We are building food subsidy centers in town. We're a humanitarian organization, and I'd like to talk to you about how we can bring you $175, or depending on where you are, okay, this year in funding through our community. And then he went on to say, do you have 5 minutes? Right. All right. So that's something that you can think about, Joy, and say it in the way you speak. All right. But it's in the chats for you. So thanks, Anouk, for providing that.
Right.
I mean, it's
you're welcome.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, so it's there.
Thank you so much. Okay, let's hear from Peace. I think Peace should be from Saudi Arabia.
Yes, please. Good evening, everyone.
Hello.
How are you all doing?
We are full of energy.
Please, yesterday I raised my hand. We thank God. We thank God. I raised my hand, but unfortunately, my this thing went out.
Oh,
yeah, I wanted to ask about the broadcasting reward. Is it mainly on YouTube or Facebook is about Twitter and all the social media platforms?
Only YouTube and
because I did
not Facebook.
YouTube and what?
And BitChute.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No Facebook.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much. I wanted to find out.
You're welcome. Okay, somebody's sending me a message here. Can you explain a little further as to how the app that you are providing to the annual admin fee will work out? Well, the app, I don't know whether you are new in the community, but if you go to your accounts area in your Kringle Cash, okay, if you come here, I've already actually built my app so far. So our society gives merchant the opportunity to have an app. If we can help companies to have app, you just go here, accounts, and merchant listing registration. You first of all register as a merchant. That's the first thing. All right. So once you register as a merchant, you submit this, and there will be another button here asking you to build your app. If you want help, you can click here and download this. You click here. If you want to see how to build an app by yourself, you click and download. You must make sure that you have all the pictures ready, the description of your company, the images, and everything. These are the various steps, how to build your app. It's right there in your back office. So you can build your app onto, like I have an app for my restaurants, So these are the steps. So if you don't know and you're coming in new, our society gives you the opportunity to build an app for yourself or for your company. And you can use this to also tell merchant that, look, you can have an app for your business. And then there's another step to put it on Play Store. You can do that, okay? Somebody says, Dickens, Ambassador Mbe, kindly explain to some of us how $175,000 is got. I want to get it clear how it is arrived at, so that when I explain to the merchant I'm meeting tomorrow, I have the confidence to show how that figure is good. Okay, let me show you. Let me quickly share my screen, okay? So you tell the merchant, we are looking for 1,000 homes, okay? We are looking for 1,000 homes. And since he's having a lot of people coming, he can provide me 1,000, right? So you tell him that, look, if you give me 1,000 people, we are going to talk to them. If each of them pay their program fee, 50% of it goes to the admin, and $175 will be coming to you, all right? So if you multiply this times $175,000, sorry, if you have 1,000 homes paying their program fee annually, times you will have $175 each per person. That's what is coming in. But this amount will be splitted into two. So divided by 2. So in essence, the merchant will be having $87,500, and you are also going to have $87,500. So Dixon, that is where that figure is coming from. You want to say something? Let me unmute you. You can unmute now. Just click on the mute button. Okay. I don't know what's going on. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you, Mbe. Thank you for that explanation. Actually, it was confusing me, but now I get it very clear. I get it very clearly.
Right.
I appreciate that. I'm kind of in a noisy place here, but I think I appreciate your effort to explain that. Tomorrow I'm meeting a merchant, and I think she will be in by all means. This is where I was getting confused somehow. Thank you so much.
Fantastic. Thank you. All right. Thank you so much. All right. So, guys, we still have some few more minutes. This is the time for you to ask any question of your choice. Okay, you can ask any question. Let's hear from Said Emery.
Hello. Well done. Good job, the ambassador.
Thank you.
Long life to you. Long life for TBC. Long life to Vision. Another tips that I used to use for me to get merchant, since I stepped into the online, I become online consultant, online business consultant. If you check my Facebook, everything I use, the tools I use mostly is through online. I don't go out of my house. I don't go out of my room. Even a friend of mine gave me an office. He gave me an office inside the town. I went there to spend like 3 days, but I couldn't stay there because of the too much of talk. People will come around me. I did not consistent doing things on my online. But how I do things, even though I'm always at home, using the power of technology to get people around me to come on board. Wow, there's a lot of things to use on internet. So now what I use that, I use Facebook business. Facebook is very good now to publish. Once you have a very good content, articles, pictures, you see everything in this life, you need to put some packages. We need some packages to put behind. So How much I spend? I will spend like just 3,000 naira to publish some content on Facebook. The content, I will attach my WhatsApp link. Immediately you click that message, you automatically fall into my WhatsApp group. And I've already have some automated message that will introduce everything that I'm doing about online to you, about cryptocurrency, everything to you. So from there, people are beginning, I want to know much about your product, I want to know much about this, so unique, so beautiful, so this and that. So that's it. And you know one thing again, before we tell you anything, you will pay $10 as a consultation fee. Some people, if you don't put some packaging, they don't believe you are a real. If you are trying to give them something for free, they will thought maybe you want to take away from something from them. I let them to know that what I achieve. I'm proud to tell them during the pandemic last year, 2020, I'm enjoying my life because of power of technology. We deal with internet, and before there, I got a lot of people that are trained. So this is another way. So another thing again, one means please. If you want to now go street to street, what I do street to street is that sometimes I walk around with a friend of mine, a brother, or my wife. I will tell my wife, go in that supermarket, buy something there. I will not be the one to go for the first day, but I will go there. I will be there around after 3 days. When my wife gets to the supermarket, she bought anything. And my wife will ask the supermarket owner, do you have this? Do you have that? Do you interest in this? The owner of the supermarket can say no. Wow, my husband is my husband belongs to a great community, this and that, no? And before you know, the owner of the supermarket would like to know who is that husband is, which is me. And she will be telling them that my husband is always busy. The second day, my wife will go there, they will ask of me. My wife will tell them that I'm always busy. So by the time we get there the third day, they will be the one to they are expecting me. And when I get there, if you see my packaging, my office bag, oh my God, American office bag, leather, thick leather.
Oh my God.
I'm telling you, when I get there, the kind of dressing, my efficacy, when I'm talking, I won't be loud. I will be talking one after the other. I will relax. I will be receiving calls.
Talk like a billionaire.
Like billionaire. See, you want to see my skin? Son, don't burn me. I'm like a Igbo in Africa. You know, I'm the person. See, Professor Mbe, people drive car down to my house to know more. People drive car, big people. I don't have a bicycle, but people drive car to my house for me to train them. So this is a power of technology. We should not be fear in anything we are doing. We are the pro. We are the pro. We are the one who want to educate them. We are the one that want to give them something. There should be the listener to us, not us to listen to them.
All right, thank you.
So God will help us. Okay.
Thank you so much, Amirat, for your contribution. All right, so let's hear from Victor Emoetu. Victor? You can unmute yourself, Victor.
Good evening, Mr. Imbe.
Good evening, Victor.
In fact, these meetings are becoming interesting. On a daily basis, when I come here, I hear more things that are giving me some hope that very soon TBC will be a currency that people will run after like Bitcoin.
Right.
The question I want to ask is that your role play with Joy actually prompted my question now.
Okay.
At which stage do you now tell the customer of the partnership sharing? Because you have started by saying at the end of the year, you are going to have so amount. And once you have probably linked up with the QR code, people have started registering. At which stage do you now tell the customer that this partnership?
During your presentation, because you have to explain to him where the money will be coming from. And then you can now say, okay, this money will be split into two. Each person that you send to us that pays, the money will be split into two. You have 50%, I have 50%. The truth is, the figure, we can have more than that. It doesn't matter, the figure doesn't really matter in the sense that it must be that figure, okay? It can be higher. So when the merchant will start making money, the merchant will even forget that you won't mention $175,000. Once he start making money, he will not even think about that anymore.
You can even get more than that because
very good.
The 1,000 customer that is going to refer, if you are able to register 1,000 within 3 months, I'm sure by the time you start paying monthly admin fee, you will make up more than that.
Yeah, that is it. So it's always important to tell the merchant, but once you get started and the merchant start making money, I tell you, you don't have any problem. You don't have any problem.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Okay, so we have Charles. We have Charles Mwabuzo. Can't pronounce that very well.
Charles Mwambuzo.
Mwabuzo.
Let's go.
He's here. Okay, go ahead, Charles.
Yeah, it's Wabuzo.
All right, Wabuzo.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yes, it's Wabuzo. Yes. Thank you very much. Mr. Derek, I am one of the Tibetians who actually fell out during the whole fracas of admin fee and all that. So I haven't been on the platform for a very long time. In fact, this is my first time attending this meeting. So I'm very backward on a lot of things. And I've been hearing so much, some very wonderful information that I must share with people who have been in the community with me that also fell out, and I need to know exactly what the consequences are right now currently, because I tried logging into my KCBO and I was not able to right now, even after changing my password. So I don't know if that's a general problem, and if it is not, then how can I get back into my KCBO? And how can I encourage others to get back into the KCBO so that the community can have its population back, at least from my little area?
Okay, great. Let me say welcome, Charles. And
thank you so much.
Your wallet is okay, right? You can log into your wallet, right? Did you also try to check your?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, my wallet is fine. There's no problem with my wallet. Although the app doesn't work anymore. Okay,
it's fine. Now, what you need to do is that if you can't log in, if it should be maybe some little technical glitch, you should be able to at least log in. But if you go to your KCBO, the first thing is that you can send a support tickets. That's the first thing. When you want to log in, like here, let me show you how you can log in. How you can send a support ticket if you can't log in. So you sign out here, and you sign out here. Okay, so if I click login now, like this, now just below here, there is a place, help desk here.
Okay.
Yeah, when you click here now, it should lead you to put your email address and send a help ticket that you can log into your Gringo Cash, and they will look into that. Okay, so they will activate your account, and it should be maybe just some small technical glitch because you should be at least able to log in. If that can happen, we have people here that you can also exchange contacts. You're in Nigeria, right?
Yes, I am. I am in Nigeria.
Okay. We have people here who can help you, like Mr. Mechi. He works with the technical decks. He can also help you. Mr. Mechi, are you here? He's in Nigeria. Let me see. Mr. Mechi, please, can you put your hands up or you fall off? Who else work in the help decks here?
Can we exchange contacts? Is it possible?
Me? Okay, fine, no problem. If you want my contact, I'll give you. I'll just send you a private message. Okay. Then
okay, that'll be wonderful.
Yeah, and then I'll also update you on some of the things that are happening. Let me just give you a tip of what is going on right now. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. The first thing you want to know is that the admin is building what we call the Rotator team. That's 111,111 members that are going to be that are going to be the new administrators. And each of these members, the program fee that is coming in, once we complete that team, and we have between 1 million to 10 million active people, the fundings that are coming in are going to be shared to the 111,111 to build a TBC economy. So when that happens, They are going to be 15,000 committees, maybe committees for education, committee for health, agriculture, whatever. There will be a website for you to fill and then decide a committee where you want to be in. And each
It's
of you
basically going to be an active committee with a structure, a working structure.
Of course,
okay.
Of course.
Okay.
Like in each committee now, we are going to have a chairperson and a vice, and also a secretary. Like each committee will have like 7 board members that will be able now to take some good decision. Like let's say, if a committee for medical doctors, if they want to build a particular hospital in a particular location, then the 7 of them will take charge because they are going to be given funding to do that. Now, another thing we want to do is that we want to set up food centers all over the world where TBians can buy 50% cash, 50% kringles. The admin want to sponsor this, but there are some criterias. The first thing is we need to have 20,000 people who are active in the Rotator, and then each city, for your city to qualify, you should have 1,000 people paying in that city. They must not be only under you, no problem. If they are under somebody, or is that they should be in one city. So we have an app that is already available. This app is going to locate people in each city and give the figure in that city to point that this city has qualified for their food subsidy. So the admin will be putting in between $50,000, maybe up to $100,000, depending the town, for the food subsidy center to be open. And every month, he's going to be subsidizing the centers. So he wants to put in a lot of millions in this so that TBians will be able now to buy 50% cash, 50% TBC. And when TBians are also paying their program fee, if you have sponsored many TBians in the past, once they pay, you'll be having 50% in Bitcoin cash that you can collect, like cash. Anyway, you should know about that. Like each person that you pay, that pay his program fee, you have 50%. You can collect that one as cash and start eating. All right.
Okay.
So we have lots of incentives that are available right now. You want to earn more TBC coin, you can pay your program fee yearly. There's a way to pay yearly. There's a way to pay monthly. You can decide where you want to belong. And I want to advise that it's very important that you should wake up these people very fast, because one of our very good friends from the US, Anup, he's saying that he has a group of traders with top traders that they are so much interested about abundant mind. Yes, Forex traders.
Yeah.
And they are so much interested with what they are doing. They have hundreds of thousands of people that they want to bring in our community. So when the Rotator spot is taken, there is no way people will be able to come back to it. So you need to be active every month to secure your spots so that you should not regret tomorrow, because all the people in the Rotator, the 111,000, they'll be given funding to grow the community. Well, in summary, that is it. Mm-hmm. The rest of it, we can talk. Yeah, okay, go ahead.
Yeah, what I really wanted to ask was, you mentioned something about 1,000 homes and payments.
Right.
I want to know what is the payment structure like, so it can be presented to them in a way that they don't feel like we've come with another bogus, ambitious, unrealistic program again.
Right.
I don't know if you understand where I'm coming from.
Yes, I understand that feeling. Actually, we don't want everybody. We just want people that are willing, okay? Because there is no obligation so far. We just want people that are willing to have 1,000 homes, or people that are willing to work with us so that we get each city to pay. Now, the payment is those in the billionaire zone. It's not people in the millionaire zone. And the people in the billionaire zone, that is those who have from 1 TBC upward. Those are people in the billionaire zone. Yeah, because when 1 TBC reach maturity, if you have 1 TBC, you are in the billionaire zone. So it's not for everybody. If you have kringles, it's not for you. But if you want to participate, fine. The people in the billionaire zone, if they are paying $30, it's about $30 now, your sponsor already have 50% of it. And then 50% goes to the administration. So 1,000 of it in that city, you guys have qualified. Right now, we have Ivory Coast is topping the lead. They are on top, and then we have India, we have Ghana. I think Nigeria should be coming like number 4. We have Bangladesh, Cameroon, and some other countries. So the fundings that the people are paying or they are putting in, that is 1,000 of it is just a portion of it that will be used to set up that center, because the money will be used to rent it will be like a supermarket, you understand? So they have to use part of the funding to rent a place, rent the place, and then they have to maybe, I don't know, pay some taxes, light security and all that. And then admin will now send funding to equip the place with goods. And it's only going to be food, like non-perishable goods, where people like beverages that is not getting bad and all that, So that is how it's going to look like.
Food.
Yes.
Packaged food.
Yes. And now Tibetians will be able to spend at least $100 per week. So imagine that you are in this committee and in this community, and you are paying a program fee of $30, but you have $400 to spend, 50% cash, 50% TBC. I don't think $30 that you are paying is worth what you are going to have in return. But now we are doing what we call campaign. In anything, there is campaign. So we are campaigning together, taking like minds together, people that are willing for the growth of this community. And trust me, brother, I was in Nigeria in 2019, if I'm not mistaken, or 2020. We fed people in Lagos, we fed people in Abuja, we fed people in Abakaliki. I think that if the army wanted to go, he would have gone. That's just the truth. So
I must tell you the truth. This brings joy to me, hearing all this, what you're saying, because at least now it makes TBC have, it's like TBC's face is being restored.
Like the roadmap, yeah.
Exactly, because a lot of people were heartbroken. I must tell you, even I was one of them. I must tell you the truth. At that point, we felt like the admin had lost his way, and in fact, we thought the entire program was a scam. I don't need to paint things here. We're being real with each other because it's for the growth of the community right now. Exactly. So a whole lot of people got into trouble because I know some people who actually did get people involved in TBC that actually got locked up.
Yes.
And it was very disheartening for a lot of people. And at that time, it really broke the confidence of so many.
Yeah. And yeah, you're right.
If we can come together and find a way to get this particular food project, not talking about any other agenda, TBC, just this particular food project, to get it to the point where people can say, okay, this thing we have here that we call digital currency is no longer just some figures being displayed in some digital wallet and everybody is just going with some kind of bravado. I've got some kind of money I can't spend and people are laughing at you, Now you can actually convert it for something physical, even if it's just,
for example, because
even if it's just packet food.
Yeah, right.
So it's a very beautiful idea. It's sellable. It's very sellable. It's realistic.
Right.
So with the right energy put in, we can actually wake up those who have fallen behind or who gave up on the TBC dream.
Yeah, actually,
for me, right at this point, it's realistic. Yes.
Right. Charles, I tell you, we are going to do something great. We have been calling for my brothers and sisters that maybe they didn't get the right information, because the truth is that we actually had ups and downs. In any other company, there's always ups and downs. We can't say that we have been perfect, But I tell you that if everybody put their hands on deck, in fact, there has never been any cryptocurrency that has made noise on social media like TBC. Never. Apart of Bitcoin. So I'm saying that if all of you that are leaders or in your different locations come on board, we are gone. And I can feel the passion in you. You love TBC. I can feel it. You don't need to tell me. You love it.
I've been laughed at, I've been mocked, I've been insulted because of TBC. So, you know, when you go through all of this, you just don't know how to go back.
Right.
You know, it's hard. It's hard going back.
I understand.
So
if I tell you my own part of the story, you would imagine. But I tell you, brother, we're not going back. Nobody's going back here. Everybody will be on deck. Yeah.
So I hope we can exchange contacts. So
I just send you a private chat. I send you a private chat with my WhatsApp number, so we can talk afterwards. No problem. I don't know whether you got it, but let me send it again. So from there we can pick it from there. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Charles. Okay, we have Hudaya. That should be the last person of the day. Mama Hudaya from UK. You have your hands here. I'll try to unmute again. I don't know what is always happening with your mute button, Mama Hudaya. Okay, it's fine now. It's fine now.
No, what are you trying to do to me, Cindy? Yeah.
It's not.
Oh my God.
Yes. Ambassador, I just want to say welcome back to the brother who just spoke.
Right.
What happened? We learn from them. We draw a line and we start again. I am glad the brother can see that there is progress, something that is really meaningful, and it's been done on a global level. You can't fake that. So we just welcome him back, all right? Because we are going from strength to strength, and this is just the beginning.
Right.
All right, that's all I wanted to say. TBC is cool. It's absolutely spendable. All right, so yeah, welcome back.
Yeah, we are going to get his account set up and fix his account, and yeah, that is going to be it. So guys, thank you so very much. Today is Friday, and that is it. For those of you who want to talk directly to the admin, on Monday, please don't miss this training. The admin of TBC will be here with us, and you want to speak to him directly, he will be here training us on Monday. Remember that this training takes place Monday through Friday, when it's exactly 4 p.m. West African time. I really want to appreciate all of you for being here, and I strongly believe that together we are going to do it, right? Together we are going to do it. I think maybe that should be the take-home message today. Tindy, what do you think?
That's perfect.
All right, okay, let's do it. Everybody should unmute, and let's say, together we can do it.
Together we can do it.
We can do it.
We can do it.
We can do it.
We can do it. We can do it. Together we can do it. Adios, everybody. We need help. We can do it.